to Lincoln, Alabama and Talladega County, where we're here at the Talladega Superspeedway for 14 laps around this legendary superspeedway of Talladega. Once was the longest track on the NASCAR schedule and still remains the fastest, as 42 drivers will take on the most challenging race of the year here in Talladega for the Talladega Nights 250. 12 drivers fighting to stay in the playoffs, as 4 will be eliminated today, as we'll take a look at your ones to watch. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. starting on pole. He set the fastest lap in qualifying. He's been fast all weekend. Brad Keselowski's got the most wins out of all the active drivers here in Talladega. He starts second. Chase Elliott starting 5th. He finally won his first race of season 2 last race at Dover. Bubba Wallace starting 7th. Expect him to be strong, as he is the best out of all the Toyotas. Hailie Deegan starting 10th. She has been great on super speedways historically, and Ryan Preece was the winner last time we were here. Expect him to climb his way up the field starting from 31st. Now let's go trackside for your national anthem. And without further ado, let's take a look at your starting lineup. On pole is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and alongside him, Brad Keselowski. In row 2 is the Hendrick teammates of William Byron and Alex Bowman. And in row 3, it's Chase Elliott and Eric Jones, with a great qualifying effort from the RPM guys. In row 4, it's Bubba Wallace and Joey Logano. And in row 5, it's Denny Hamlin and Hailie Deegan. Row 6, it's Ryan Blaney and Kevin Happy Harvick. Row 7, it's Eric Almirola, the Season 1 Daytona 500 winner, and Daniel Suarez. Row 8, it's 2 drivers who were knocked out in the first round, surprisingly, Kyle Busch and Ryan Newman. Row 9 is 2 young playoff drivers of Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. Row 10, it's Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson. And in row 11, it's Cole Custer and Austin Dillon, looking for a good run today. Row 12, it's Corey LaJoie and the number 1 of Kurt Busch. Row 13, it's Ross Chastain and Chris Buescher, the Daytona 500 winner. Matt DiBenedetto and Michael McDowell roll off in row 14, and Ty Dillon and Tyler Reddick roll off on row 15. Row 16 is Ryan Preece, the most recent Talladega winner, and Noah Gragson. Row 17 is the youngster Ty Gibbs and Natalie Decker. In row 18, it's Anthony Alfredo and Sheldon Creed in the 25. Row 19, it's Santino Ferrucci and Todd Gilliland. And in row 20, it's Lando Norris and Caden Joseph. And in row 21 is NASCAR Dog 48 and CST Racing Network in the Star Cars. Let's take a look at racing for 14 laps, 7 lap stages, 42 drivers, and it's the round 12 cutoff race. We are green here in Talladega. Green flag is out. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to lead them to the line. We're green here in Talladega. Through turns 1 and 2 cleanly, and now onto the back straightaway. Already 2 and 3 wide. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has a train of Chevys on the bottom that are not going to stick with them, as the Hendrick teammates gang up on the 47, and they go to the outside, and William Byron's going to take the lead here in Talladega, and he will lead lap 1. Getting a nice shove from behind. But his teammate, Chase Elliott, Elliott's now going to go to the outside. So does Stenhouse. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway already for the race lead. Byron's going to get that push from his teammate Alex Bowman, and he's going to maintain the lead here as we ride along with Alex Bowman in the 48. As Blaney's making a move, makes it 3 wide for the race lead once again, and Ryan Blaney has the race lead. Some great racing here early on here in Talladega, as we've had already two different leaders in the first two laps. As Eric Jones is going to get shoved below the yellow line by Alex Bowman. Let's see if NASCAR decides to penalize Bowman. Oh, so we have a big crash near the back, and that is huge, and that's Eric Jones. Chase Briscoe's involved in this, and that is major playoff implications for Chase Briscoe, as that will put him out of the 2021 playoffs. Chase Briscoe is out of it on lap 3. A big pileup on lap 3 here in Talladega. Let's take a look at your replay. Oh, Austin Dillon just blew a tire and caused a chain reaction forward in the pack, with everyone spinning and collecting others on their corner panels. As we saw Eric Jones get collected, Kurt Busch, Matt Benedetto involved in that, Ross Chastain. A lot of these guys were just hanging back here trying to avoid a big wreck, and they end up getting involved in that big wreck. As we might have already seen here, the big one. I'm sure there'll be more to come here, as this is just an early sign of what's to come later in this race when these guys get even more aggressive, if you can believe it. But we are going to be ready to go back. Green flag racing. Aric Almirola gets a huge jump, and he's going to jump right down in front of his teammate. Nice coordinated restart there from the SHR teammates, as on board with Cole Custer down the back straightaway, pushing his teammate of Aric Almirola. 3 Fords lined up on the bottom with Almirola, Custer, and Blaney. Someone's got to try to make the middle of the top work to get by this bottom lane, as it's the dominant lane so far, as they're clear with the first 4 or 5 cars in line on that bottom lane. Here, oh, big crash, and that is Kyle Larson upside down, and that it might end his playoff hopes as well. Kyle Larson goes up and over, as that will complete stage number 1. Let's take a look at your replay, as that was a huge, huge flip for Kyle Larson. Looks like when Bowman came up onto the top line, it just caused a chain reaction. Larson checked up, and Keselowski didn't, spins Larson in that outside wall. Air gets underneath the car and just lifts it up and over. Huge, huge flip for Kyle Larson. But we're going to be back. Green flag racing here for stage 2 as we go ACS All Access. Hope you enjoyed ADCS All Access, as Aric Almirola still continuing to lead this race. But now the Penske Fords go to the outside of the 10 rather, of Aric Almirola, as Ryan Blaney is going to take the lead back here on lap 9. See if his teammate Brad Keselowski is going to try to make a move on him. Doesn't look like it yet. Here as they fly by the tri-oval to take the 5 to go, and that's a huge crash. Bell almost up into the catch fence, and Haley Deegan's on her side. The big one happens here in Talladega. CST 31 Racing Networks in it. He was having a great run up near the front quietly. That is a huge, huge wreck. Look at all the cars involved in this. Logano was able to get it stopped up in time. There's all the cars that made it through in the front pack unscathed. That's not many here. Let's take a look at your replay. Oh, looks like Kyle just bumped Stenhouse. Yeah, at the wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. For a bump draft there, and it just sends Stenhouse up into the pack. Nearly flipping over the 4A car, and you see Bell get turned there. Nearly up into the catch fence as he caught a lot of air up off that wall. Luckily, the car sets back down, and we're ready to go. Green flag racing for 3 to go here in Talladega. The Penske teammates even. Blaney on the inside, Keselowski on the outside. Here comes the 9 of Chase Elliott. Look at Corey LaJoie up the middle. Great run now Corey LaJoie has on the bottom lane. Brad Keselowski now on the bottom. He's going to take the lead here. Coming to 2 laps to go as Corey LaJoie follows the 2 car. 2 laps to go here in Talladega. The front 2 on the bottom are clear of Blaney on the outside. And now Almirola's about to get clear. Down the back straightaway, on board with Corey LaJoie. He goes to the high side. Keselowski blocks it. Down back to the bottom. Here's they're going to take the 1 lap to go. LaJoie, when will he jump out? There he goes. He fakes high and goes to the inside. Corey LaJoie has the lead here in Talladega. He's going to get a huge push from Almirola down the back straight here. He's going to have to block. Byron tries to move. Here comes Ty Dillon, fakes to the outside. He goes to the outside. He gets left out to try by Ryan Preece. Preece, what can he do now? He goes to the high side. Blocking is LaJoie. Big crash. Almirola's rolling. Here they come to the line. It's Corey LaJoie who's going to win at Talladega in a massive, massive pileup behind them. A huge, huge wreck to end this race. A crazy finish. The 7 of Corey LaJoie is going to win here at Talladega. Are you kidding me? Corey LaJoie wins the Talladega Nights 250 at Talladega. What a finish. And what a race. Let's take a look at the replay of the final lap. Corey LaJoie edging out Ryan Preece to win the race. You see there, huge run. LaJoie's able to block everything, goes back down to block the 13. Knows Preece is going to try to win this race for himself, and he drops back down to the bottom, protect. And then Byron just gets hooked by the 12 of Blaney and just goes into the corner panel of the 10. There you see the margin of finish. Take a look at it in slow motion. Yeah, the 12 just hooked the 24 upside down. Goes the 10 of Eric Almirola. A wild, wild ending to this race. As you see, NASCAR dog 48, he's going to get a top 10 finish in that star car today. Great run from them. But a huge, huge wreck to end this race and a crazy finish as Preece side drafted LaJoie really hard at the end, almost got him. It was just a little too late there for Ryan Preece, but a huge, huge wreck to end the race here in Talladega. All drivers are okay and out of their cars as Corey LaJoie is going to celebrate in victory lane. As we'll take a look at your playoff standings. Here it is, as you see the cut line. Martin Truex Jr. makes it in over a tiebreaker over Kyle Larson, finishing higher than Kyle Larson today. Martin Truex Jr. is going to make the next round by the skin of his teeth, as you see. Keselowski makes it in by 2 points. Hamlin is out by 2 points. Bell and Briscoe also eliminated, as well as Kyle Larson. So the round of 8 is going to be Chase Elliott, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Hailie Deegan, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano, who are going to be fighting for spots in the championship to possibly take home a championship. As that will start next time out when we go to Indianapolis to race on the oval, the Brickyard 200, start the round of 8, and we'll see you there. Thank you for watching this presentation of the ADCS.